Okay. This one's probably going to be a short one, because focusing on range roll quests, getting a little late, and I still need to upload. This is too loud for me to think. I need to upload more of my videos because my more recent videos have been in higher quality. Streams and videos have been in higher quality, and that results in much bigger file sizes. So I need to, upload them so I can delete them from my hard drive. Okay, which one? I think I already started it, right?
Did check your turtle. Steel is Steel Hawk?
Oh, that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to go to Rulger's Reach then.
Yep. And I took it already because I remember taking that map.
Yep. Alright, I better check out the stream on my phone. Okay, well that stream's running. And just making sure. Okay, I saw the desktop audio flash, but just in case, somebody say something, please.
Alright.
Thanks. Alright. Ralger's Reach. Jermaine, I haven't seen you be relevant to anything in forever. Didn't you give like a quest, a dungeon quest? Oh, you're a lady. Okay. Yes, I met the Mamulja girl you're after. She was looking for a tall, thin man, some sort of thief apparently. It sounded like the leader of, a bit like the leader of a gang of bandits that lurks around Virjala. So I told her as much. Chances are that's where she's headed. I hope she stays out of trouble. Odilla. A Mamulja, you say? As it happens, she came over while I was cleaning the cannons. She showed me an empty arak bottle and said she was looking for the bloke it had belonged to. Thing is, that brand's found all over Alamigo, so I wasn't able to help narrow down her search. Oh, I forgot to ask them again. Talk to her again. Oh well. That young lady was certainly well mannered, but didn't seem to know much about what goes on around here. I take it she's new to the region. I'm gonna go talk to Jermaine again. Perhaps I shouldn't have told her about that bandit leader. For all I know, it could be a completely different person. Yes, I saw Mamulja on my patrols, but he carried an enormous axe. Not at all like the person you describe. We do not often see Mamulja in these parts, so I remember the man I spotted quite clearly. I could tell that axe of his was not merely for decoration. We were looking for a lady, though, weren't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Did I have this kind of map? No. Shit. I do.
You know what I should do? I should stream doing the jumping puzzle someday.
Which one?
Any of them. But I was specifically referring to the Moonfire Fair one. That
I'll be able to stream it in theater tonight.
uh,
Continue directly into that.
I'm not looking to stream it to do that tonight. Ouch. Choco was not interactive. Sitolja. Oh, I hurt my little armsies. Here, let me apply some of this ointment. It's a common remedy where I come from. Orc. Oh? Are you here to lend a hand? This poor soul was attacked by highwaymen, and I could use help tending to his wounds. Ah, too bad I'm not a healer. I can't magic him. Don't worry about me. It's my escort who's in trouble. He's in pursuit of the thieves, and I fear he's bitten off more than he can chew. Please, will you aid him? It's the Mamulja with the axe. You thieving bastards! What? But how? Maybe I should try attacking one of the other people. Behold! Wah! Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, haughty highwayman. Nothing like a bit of divine intervention to tip the scales in my favor. With this artifact in my hands, I am invincible. I should actually really review my videos of these people so I can remember what voices I initially gave them. Another one, eh? Not that it matters. Kakulja! It's time you earned your coin. Oh no, they have the effects of shelter. It's the turtle miraculous. I appreciate the assistance, but he wasn't joking about divine intervention. Some strange force pushed me away. I can't even get near them. Her. Huh? The Steelhawk vessel! Return it at once, and the stolen goods. It's a girl. I'm scared of girls. I'm too shy. No, weren't they related? I don't know. Oh ho ho! You followed me all the way here from your backwater village. Alas, your journey has been for naught. The vessel is mine. I shall Shaltofit. Oh, okay, that's actually not very hard. I, Shaltofit, will make better use of the artifact than you and your ilk ever could. By the might bestowed upon me, I will become savior to the oppressed and destitute. I'm pretty.
I will say though, this guy not like this guy is very thoroughly does not deserve to have his name pronounced correctly. So
Yeah, but he would pronounce it correctly.
right, fair, fair.
Shalto. Yeah, that's an O sound. And the T, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced because it has the E at the end.
I'm going with Chaltia.
I would just call him Chalk. In light of my grand ambitions, the vessel's power would be wasted on the likes of you. If you cannot hunt without it, might I suggest a change of diet? I hear the acorns are delicious at this time of year. Oh ho 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 ho
So
ho.
I will say, there is a minor inconsistency here in that this artifact artifacts uses the soul of an animal to allow them to hunt without fear of being killed.
No, they're basically like memoriat crystals, like or they sealed the Tural Vidral inside them, so it's like there's a beast that and it's channeling the power, so it's not really using the soul. It's
It's not like it seemed to say pretty clearly that it was using soul.
it. I thought they say they use the spirit.
I'd have to scroll up to say which of those words they used.
Damn it all! I was so close. But now is not the time for regrets. These two are in need of a healer. I'll see them safely to Rogger's reach. While just like, yeah, yeah, they do. They are in need of a healer. Not do, not it's are. Would you mind meeting us there? Once their injuries have been treated, we'd better tell the resistance soldiers what happened.
I'm gonna scroll over to event and I'm gonna scroll up.
Oh right, you had the start of the quest. I don't.
Yeah, I started the quest just a bit ago, so I've already been able to do it. Yeah, it uses the word soul. At the end of its long life, our ancestors enshrined the Vidral's soul within the steel hog vessel. For generations since, the divine blessings it bestows upon it been great wounded by people.
Well, they haven't.
Soul is in there.
Okay, but it's not like they're not expending it.
I mean, neither. So. But with the animal souls, neither do.
Don't they? I'm pretty sure they. All right.
No, that's how Honeybee Lovely uses the same transformation every time because the soul isn't expended. And that's just her just as an example. The reason she gets to use the same transformation every time is because she's just using the same creature's soul over and over again.
Okay.
The animal transformations don't get expended. The ones used to forestall death, or power living memory.
I don't want to teleport and use the guild.
So like, I do kind of feel like if the use of animal souls is wrong, so is this artifact.
Then again, it's also Tural Vidral, which, oh no, they're special creatures. So like, I can't remember what they said about others, but like, let's see, Varligarmanda was just destructive and malicious. But I think that they are auspices, or basically it's like they're either basically auspices under another name, or they are an equivalent, or just similar. But it is possible that if they are sapient, sentient, whatever, then maybe they could even consent. No, they're probably not, because they're
the same thing with Vipers.
I don't know. I haven't done Viper. But
so I just did Viper quest. I'm pretty sure those are the same critters.
So the
Viper quest does not seem like they're sentient.
Okay, well, yeah, that's right. Because auspices, they live forever, or something, unless they're killed. So the Tural Vidral probably aren't exactly the same of them, and like you said, and as you say, they're not sentient. So, if they were like auspices, then I would guess that, you know, like maybe there's some consent or something, but probably not. I don't know. It is a weird thing. Losing all that stock is a bitter pill to swallow, but we're lucky they didn't take our lives as well. I thought I could handle whatever ruffians the desert might throw at us. some escort I turned out to be. Well, I'm glad we made it safely to safety without any more trouble. Those bandits wouldn't dare step foot in this place. Ah, how rude of me. I never asked your name, or how you chanced across us for that matter. My name's Wildflame. Your grandpa sent me. You came all the way from Tuliolol at my grandfather's behest? I can't tell you how grateful I am.
I mean, I came all the way back from Juliolol.
As for the highwaymen, they possess the Steelhog vessel, a treasure from my village. Not only does it grant protection from harm, but it also produces a potent blast when the barrier is dispelled. As long as our enemies have the vessel, attacks at close quarters will be extremely risky. Although, as we say in my village, cracks form in even the mightiest of shields. Knowing this, we are careful not to rely too heavily on its power. But now that the Steelhog vessel has been stolen, this selfsame power is being turned against innocent people such as yourselves. I only hope you can forgive me for allowing this to happen. There's nothing to forgive. If anything, we should thank you for coming to our aid. That Shaltofit and his lackeys have a lot to answer for. Indeed. We'll give the resistance our testimonies, and with any luck, the information will go some way to clapping those bandits in irons.
So I guess we're just keeping the name Resistance for old time's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's the government now.
Pretty much. I'll go with you. The soldiers here need to be warned about the vessel. No, leave that to us. We'll relay what you've told us, word for word. After all, you'll need to move quickly to have any chance of getting your artifact back. When you catch those robbers, give them one from me.
Totally not what I wish I could do.
How about you, Wild? I hope I can count on you to be there for whatever else comes next. Haha, I knew it! I sense you're eager to get started, but I need time to plan our next move. Bandits aren't known for being found easily. I was surprised to see a fellow Mamulja among them. I can't imagine why that Kukulja would work for Shaltufit of all people. Shalto. Oh, right. I can't do this as machinist any longer because, yeah. Oh, wait. Can I? Oh, right. Decline. Well, I could. It's just I had to be dancer. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do many of these. 95.
Okay, that's not my first.
Oh, hang on. My pants. I need to fix them. Where is...
The Nile was exercise.
Hmm. Yep. Wild, I heard something that might help us. One of the soldiers has been contending with the same bandits who stole the vessel. I'll go and find him. Give me a moment, would you? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh. When she told me she'd been sent an assistant, I never would have guessed it'd be the savior of Alamigo himself. You're something of a local celebrity, I take it.
Local.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I'd love to hear more about that, but for now, let's concentrate on the matter at hand.
Has already launched into an explanation before she has a chance to say she wants to concentrate on the matter. Several hours later, time set.
Yes, quite. The bandits you've been chasing are behind a spate. That's a word you don't hear often. Of recent incidents in Alamigo. What's more, it appears that Chaltofit is part of a larger network known as the Passage of the Unbound, which is spreading its mayhem far and wide. In particular, they've been carrying out raids on trade caravans heading here from Gridania. We've increased patrols along that route, but the bastards strike so quickly that they've usually made their escape by the time made good their escape by the time aid arrives. On the rare occasions we've caught them in the act, they use some kind of device or magic object to deflect our arrows and send us sprawling. That's the Steelhawk vessel. I need to also the accent as well as the hiss. It was stolen from my village, you see. I'm sorry for all the trouble it's caused. The one who took it, Shaltofit, said something about using its power to help the oppressed and destitute. What do you think he meant by that? That sounds familiar. The reports say the thieves were shouting something along those lines during the other raids. They claim the merchants are overworking and underpaying their laborers, and therefore deserve to be targeted. I don't see how stealing a bunch of goods helps the workers, and there's not a shred of evidence that anyone is being exploited. Hmm. If you ask me, they're just in it for the money. In any case, their reasons won't matter a jot once they're behind bars. But for that, we'll have to catch them first. The most recent incident occurred near Porta Pretoria, one of the waypoints on the road to the palace. Oh, I didn't hear. Yep, that's him. If you want to know more, you'd best hear it straight from the commander there. Anyway, I'll send word ahead to let her know you're coming. Assuming you are, that is. Yes, of course. Much appreciated. This sounds like a promising lead. The soldiers here were good enough to explain the lie of the land around here, so I shouldn't have any trouble making the journey by myself. I'll see you there. But why would you do that? Why wouldn't we go together? They don't even have to do that. They could just, do a gameplay and story segregation thing and be all like, "Oh, we walked there we walked there together. I just don't see it because, they don't want to and they don't want to make us follow."
We are shooting the range. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah, I was a little wary of doing that because it was so close to when Lance was going to come home and close to when we eat dinner.
I mean, we can pause.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Lance. We're not going to make you starve. Sure.
We just make him watch the most recent episode of the Max Protocol, and he'll never want to eat again.
Yeah. I think I found the right person. Though it's rather difficult to tell who's who with those matching uniforms. Yeah, yeah, I mean, at least she's not wearing a mask that completely covers her face. There's some identifying marks about her. Oh, fuck, cutscene. I didn't expect that. I should have, but I didn't. Good. You're both here. My colleague at the Reach has told me everything. I can confirm that we've had several sightings of Shaltofit and his gang in recent days. They've even taken to ambushing our patrols. Whereas most brigands would flee from armored soldiers, this lot seems to take pleasure in goading us into attacking. The treasure they carry makes them invulnerable. It can also emit a devastating blast, but that's only effective at short range. Shuttlefield wants to draw your soldiers into close quarters because there they stand no chance. Well, that explains their uncommon boldness. Thank you. This information will go far in helping us contend with the bandits. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, you're the bad guys. Who might you be? Oh, simple peddlers, my good lady. I myself am of Gridanian stock, and after learning my craft in the markets of Ulda, I now deliver all manner of finery to eager patrons throughout Eorzea.
Game, please don't script. We're somehow fooled by this.
But enough about that. I hope you'll forgive me, but I couldn't help overhearing you mention a gang of highwaymen. We've heard similar tales from other traders passing through, and it seems some stretches of road are more dangerous than others. In fact, the bandits are most often seen at a specific location not far from here. If you like, we can take you there ourselves. Please, by all means. Wait, Wild can take care of himself, but I can't allow any more civilians than necessary into an area believed to be teeming with bandits. It seems I've no choice but to ask you to go without me. Sorry, but if those highwaymen did turn up, I wouldn't be much good in a fight. While you head off to investigate, I'll see if there's any more information to be had here. Yeah, it's not a matter of if, but when, glancing at those people. Then it's settled. I shall leave our newfound friend in your capable hands. What? Oh, if you say so. I suppose we should be on our way then. If we do run into those highwaymen, you'll protect us, right? Sure, sure. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho. The plan is working. Once headed your way now, you know what to do. What? Unacceptable! Either you do this without my help, or I'll find someone who can. Show some backbone for once. Hello, we're right over here. We can hear everything you're saying. Then I don't need to repeat myself. As luck would have it, my fellows and I have yet to be assailed by any bandits around here. Funny thing is, they're never in the area we are. Perhaps if the other caravans invested in some proper escort, they wouldn't be such easy targets. I'll see if they can tell me anything more about Shaltofit and his gang. Be careful out there, won't you? Should you encounter the highwaymen, I trust you will exercise some degree of restraint. We can't interrogate suspects if you reduce them to a bloody pulp now, can we? Just put them on their arses and leave the rest to them. Got it, kneecap him. Eh.
Of course, you can't see.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Do that for now. So, yeah, Ash, it's clearly a trap, but I kind of want to see what happens.
If I do this. And, the words invalid target appear. That's weird. I was trying to ask it.
Uh-huh.
You can flamethrower any old fucking area, but you can't acid any old fucking area.
Yep. Alright, well, now's a good time to take a pause and go has food. Fucking headset. Hate that thing. Okay. Pause. Gonna pause. You check this, check that. And pausing. And stupid headset. And we're back. Okay, we gotta Speak with a timid trader. Ack, did you hear that? False balls, it must be my imagination. Let's not dally here too long. Eh? We're almost there. It's just on the other side of this gully. We'll reach the end of our destiny. You'll reach your final destination soon. Actually, if it's all the same to you, we'll wait here while you go on ahead. This is already more than close enough for my liking. We'll, keep watch here. If we see anything suspicious, we'll be sure to scream. Oh god, there's a big ferocious monster over there. They've lured us into an ambush.
Yeah, I think that's just rank. I don't know what letter.
B rank. Now I know. I'm just like it's just a funny coincidence that there's a big beast that was the same way they directed us. All right, dance partner. Bring them over to the dancer. What? You're back? I mean, welcome back. Yes, that's it. You beat them? All of them? Yeah, quite easily. They were begging for mercy by the end. How very fortunate. Well, then, I'd best contact the boss. I'm sure he'll want to know all about this. No doubt he's still talking to your friend and the commander. They'll be glad to hear you've come to no harm. You'll never guess what, boss? He trounced a lot of them. Ah, yes, understood. Hello, I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying. I'm not quite sure why, but he said they'll be here in a jiffy. Is it true? You beat all of them single-handedly? Well, no, Ash was there. Gods be good. I'm glad you're on our side. Anyway, I'll take it from here. My, very impressive. And how jolly convenient for those villains to appear exactly where we thought they would, too. But above all, I'm glad no one was hurt. Well, no one important, that is. I'm relieved to see that everyone's safe. It must have taken a lot of courage to bring Wild here, knowing that danger could be lurking around every corner. Hmm? Are you sure you're all right? If you're putting on a brave face for our benefit, there's no need, I assure you. She can sense deception. She just can't sense the context of the deception. No, we're fine. Couldn't be better. Well then, I'd say that's enough excitement for one day. We'd best continue on our way to the Alamegan quarter. Wares to sell, deals to broker, that sort of thing. I dare say it'll be some time before any ne'er-do-wells have the gall to descend upon this neck of the, uh, desert. And as for you, my friends, I'd advise you not to stray too far from the beaten path, if you know what's good for you. Ta-ta! There's nothing left for us to do here, so let's head back to Porta Praetoria. Well, that was all very strange. One moment they're helping us apprehend criminals, and the next they're racing off to peddle their wares elsewhere. Merchants certainly are a busy lot, aren't they? Not that I'm complaining, of course. With those suspects in custody, I'm sure the Resistance will be able to wring some valuable information from them. I expect all that wringing will take a while, though. It looks like we've been given an opportunity for a little rest. You certainly earned it. This is 92, so the next one's going to be 94. See, told you I was patiently waiting for the Resistance to finish interrogating. At a guess, I'd say the Resistance has been interrogating the captured highwaymen for long enough to get some answers from them. With any luck, we may even learn more about where we can find Shaltofit. I'm sure the commander is as eager as we are to put a stop to his misdeeds. Let's go and see if she's unearthed any useful information. Ah. Ah, I was just about to send someone for you. Glad you could save me the bother. I have a favor to ask you both. I'm going to let the criminal walk free, and I want you to follow him. You see, our questioning has revealed that the bandits are indeed working with Shaltofit. If we cut one of them loose, he might lead us straight to their den. But if the mission fails and you're discovered, you may find yourselves confronted with an untold number of outlaws. Of course, I considered sending my own men, but I suspect that by now the bandits know our faces. After Wild's little display in the gully, I'm sure he alone can handle whatever trouble may come his way. I'll go with him. If this really does lead us to Shaltofit, I need to be there when we find him. Very well, but if it comes to a fight, you stay behind Wild, understood? I'll have the suspect brought over now, but remember what I said and stay out of sight until he leaves. Don't look at me like that. I said I'm sorry, didn't I? Aye, that you did. Several times. And as much as it galls me, there's no evidence to contradict your claim that you were acting in self-defense, nor is there tangible proof of any other wrongdoing. We've no choice but to let you go. You have somewhere to go, I presume? Well, I suppose I can find work loading caravans in Alagiri. Seems as good a place as any for making a quick turning over a new leaf. In that case, we'll have you escorted there. But you'd best keep your nose clean, or we'll come down on you like a tons of bricks. Darn tootin' I will. Darn Skippy I will. Turn over and you leave my arse. He'll be back among his thieving mates before long, and you'll be right there behind him. For now, all we need to know is the location of their den. Do not attempt to approach the suspects. I'll send word ahead to Alagiri. Once you have the information we need, report to the troops stationed there. This is the chance we've been waiting for. Let's go. Oh, we're going that way.
Wait, is that on it?
Yeah, we're going back to the other map.
No, I was. We don't have to.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be right outside. No, yeah, we teleport. Oh, right. They said Alagiri. God. There he is. So much for finding work in Alagiri. Oh, no, wait, that's her. So much for finding work in Alagiri. He's only just arrived and he's already leaving town. Now comes the tricky part. Keeping our eyes on him and his eyes off of us.
Oh no.
Stick close, but not too close.
Oh no.
Yeah? It's a stealth mission. They really do love that. Yada yada yada. Better have a look around first, what? He's gonna fucking walk around in circles doing nothing. That's kind of annoying. What a pretty stone. I bet it's worth a gill or two. Which way was it? Left, I think. Is he trying to get rid of us? Oop, better have a look about. The music changed and I thought I got caught. Looks like I'm not being followed. those buildings abandoned? Is the guy at a different pace for you?
Yeah.
Hang on. What happened to the others who got caught? Not my problem, I suppose. Time to head back.
Yeah, you're getting dialogue from.
We're so obvious.
Oh,
Those are the merchants we met at Puerto Pretoria. Did you not wait at the tree?
yeah, I went past. I didn't spot the tree, and I went to a hiding place past it.
Those are the merchants we met at Puerto Pretoria. Yeah, did you not pick up on the fact that they were the thieves? I thought it was obvious. So they just let you go out of the kindness of their hearts, is it not? Is that it? Not only that, but you came crawling straight back here, leading whoever they sent to track you right to our doorstep. I swear, no one followed me. The soldiers took me as far as Alagiri and then went back the way they came. I made sure they were specks in the distance before I even set foot outside of the town. I suppose I have no choice but to take you at your word. Not that it's worth much. Well, now that the charade is at an end, let us change into something a little less drab. Um, Shelto feet. Why did you make us fight that bloke without the blessing? He could have killed a lot of us without breaking a sweat. A mere oversight, that is all. Ha! Though it pains me to admit it, even with the invulnerability granted by the artifact, the likes of us are ever at the mercy of the truly powerful. I never expected that Mamulja wretch to hire a warrior of such caliber to retrieve the vessel. A pox on those interfering nincompoops! The fuck is this guy's deal? But the Mamulja girl didn't seem a bad sort. Naive maybe, but it's plain that her heart's in the right place. You truly are pathetic. Not only did you fail miserably, but now you're sympathizing with the enemy? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't rid myself of you permanently.
That Lance coming in?
I don't know.
Sorry, what?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Lance, if you've not done the ranged DPS physical quest, you might want to deafen yourself because you're reading it aloud right now.
Sure.
And I gave a very funny
I'm gonna take a little nap then. Okay,
Alright.
wake me up later.
and I gave a very funny voice to the head bad guy in this quest. No, please. We owe everything to you, Shelter Feet. Without you, we are nothing. And nothing is what you shall become. They were all in on this from the beginning, with Shelter Feet pulling the strings. If this is how he treats his friends, imagine what he'd do to his enemies. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. You couldn't stay away, could you? Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Something's come along and it's burst our bubble.
I will say, I do kind of feel like the only thing, it's kind of a situation where like the only thing we're surrounded by is dead men in here.
Heh, heh, heh.
Like I feel like they're in trouble
Yeah.
more than us. Oh right, they have to do a hickey.
What? Imbecile! You led them right to us! Shelter! Kakolja! Eliminate these vermin!
Okay, the thing is gonna go for no. Okay, the thing is actually really powerful. It's not just like a Halo shield.
Yep. Let me handle this, Wild. You're from Tyrol, working here as a mercenary, yes? The ones who stole the Steelhog... The ones who hired you stole the Steelhog vessel from my village. We need its blessing to stand a chance against the beasts of the forest.
I don't know, that does sound like a skill issue, I will say.
I do feel the same. I can't return home without the vessel. Then again, we don't know how dangerous the beasts there are. Either you return home empty-handed, or you won't be returning at all. I'd rather not harm a fellow Tirali, so get out of here before I change my mind. I've bought enough time by listening to your blathering. Don't let me catch you sniffing around our tails. I have no qualms about killing you, dude. Sheltafit and his underlings are out of sight. I thought I could make... Oh wait, that's not her voice. I thought I could make that Kakulja see sense, but he was clearly in no mood to listen. I'd say our best option is to report to the resistance members in Alagiri and share what we've learned. I went ahead and gave him my account, though I expect he'd like to hear yours as well. Regardless of how things turned out, we appreciate your cooperation in the investigation. The information you provided has certainly given us a lot to consider. From what I hear, you almost came to blows with the Mamuljar sellsword, or cell axe, I suppose. I'm glad it didn't come to violence, especially given the power these bandits have at their disposal. Even so, we thank you for braving such a dangerous mission. No thanks are needed. Just as much a part of this investigation as the resistance. And I'm sure we can agree we'll need to work together to take down Shaltafit and his gang. That performance at Porta Pretoria showed just how cunning they are. It would seem so, yes. I'm told the little act was most convincing. Ash, were you convinced?
I'm not gonna dignify that question.
Need to work on your banter. I'll be sure to warn my comrades against any similar shenanigans. As for the two of you, be careful out there. All things considered, I'd say that it went fairly well. Shaltafit used the same trick as the time he came to my village, namely posing as a simple trader when he's in fact a dastardly thief. Still, not even the most skilled actor could fake the fear in his men's eyes. It appears that Shaltafit has complete control over them, and they are powerless to resist. The only one who doesn't seem afraid of him is Kukulja. He even let us go when he had no obligation to do so. I think that if we had the chance to talk, we might find some common ground. Yeah, sounds like wishful thinking to me.
And no, we redeem people all the time.
Perhaps you're right, but I'm not ready to give up just yet. While I'm certainly not the best fighter, I've been told I'm a good judge of character. For most of my life, I've lived in a remote village deep in the forest. I had hardly any contact with the outside world, so the thought of talking to strangers was quite daunting at first. But, over the course of my journey, I've traveled through all kinds of places. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Wherever you go, people are people. In the end, our cultures and the places where we grew up don't make that big a difference. um, how exactly are you a good judge of character if you lived in a rather small, secluded place? Like, you kind of need to be a little worldly to get that skill.
Yeah, and also being fooled by things.
Yeah, also the fact that they tricked you with the traitor disguise in your village like means you aren't that great of a judge of character.
And also a bit ago.
Oh yeah, that too. None of us are perfect, and we each have our faults. And even if it's harder to find them in some than in others, I believe there is good in all of us. That's why I hope we have another chance to speak with the thieves and Kukulja. I'm certainly not strong enough to beat any sense into them, so I'll try talking some sense into them instead. Having said, well, all of that, I can't feel even a shred of goodness in that short feat. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough, or perhaps violence is the only language he understands. Things might get a little rough before he's willing to listen. Anyway, we can save him for last. I'll try thinking of a way to reach out to the other members of the gang. Give me a little time, would you? Well, that's as far as I can go in this. I am 95.
Okay. All 95.
Yep.
How far in?
Uh, like a third.
Okay, so one left.
Yeah.
So do a leveling. We'll do a leveling. No reason not. Um, I guess we should fight Lance.
Yeah.
Machinist 97. Unless we want to go something that's all the way down at level 60, I'm gonna have to fight.
Hmm. Oh, where's Lance? He did say he was going to nap, though.
Go physically in there. Ask.
Right.
You done the DPS one?
The melee DPS, no.
Okay, we'll probably do that one together too.
Yeah, but I don't have any melees high enough level. Oh no, wait, yeah, my samurai. He could do a few of those, but yeah.
What's that right now?
97.
Oh.
Let's see.
I think the you guys do have more stuff higher level.
Yeah.
I've been being very careful to do all of them as soon as I got them, since I have enough. But high level classes are a less precious resource. So
Yep.
like,
Let's see. Lance is still napping then.
I think I refilled my water anyway, so I'll be in there. And if not, apparently sleep, I'll ask him.
Okay, go ahead. Meanwhile, I think I'll just pause the recording until such a time as he returns. Okay, so we did a few Vanguards farming for the gear. I didn't get everything. I still don't have, well, no, I did get arms. I don't have pants or the hat, the helmet, so alas. Um, I got some for other things because I don't know. Like we ran a few things, a couple of pieces of gear dropped a bit. We ran an alliance raid, so I am able to do the next or not dancer, the next ranged role quest, but it is late o'clock, so I'm actually gonna call it there. This instead. Hope anyone watching enjoyed. Thank you. I'll see you next time.